Time for part two. Okay, so in part one, we discussed about what has changed for you as a Duolingo user. Today, let's go behind the curtain and understand what is actually powering all of this on the inside. I am Charu, and at times I make content that might require a long attention span. Because the thing most people don't realize about Duolingo, they have been working with AI long before AI became mainstream. Way back, they built an internal system called BirdBrain. Now, BirdBrain is the engine that decides what question to show you next. Predicts when a word is just about to slip out of your head and brings it back just in time. But the bigger shift happened in 2022 when Duolingo partnered with OpenAI. They got early access to GPT-4 before it was even public. That partnership is what powers Duolingo Max under the hood. Roleplay, explain my answer, and those video calls with Lily, all of it sits on top of GPT-4. So when you are chatting with Lily, you are essentially talking to a version of GPT-4 that Duolingo has trained and customized specifically for language learning. The really interesting part is what they have built on top of that. So there are two things. First is the content engine. See, building language courses used to be slow, expensive. It took Duolingo almost 12 years to build their first 100 courses. But AI completely blew that up. 24, they were producing 1800 course units per quarter. By 2025, that jumped to 7,000, and in just the first quarter of 2026, they shipped over 20,500 course units. That is more than 10 times what they were doing just 2 years ago. Their CEO has openly said that most of their content is now generated automatically with humans stepping in just for quality checks. Second is that they are using the exact same engine for entirely new subjects. The same AI tools building language courses are now building math and music courses. Remember in part 1 we talked about how Duolingo is going beyond just language learning and stepping into chess, math and music. Well, this is where the music part actually comes together. They have paired the AI engine with smart, old school partnerships. They tied up with Sony Music to add over 60 popular songs to the course. Even partnered with Luke, a musical instruments brand, to launch a $249 portable piano designed specifically for the Duolingo app. All of this runs on AWS as the underlying infrastructure. So if you look at the stack, it's a three-layer cake. AWS provides the muscle at the bottom, OpenAI provides the brain in the middle, Duolingo wraps it all in their own proprietary AI and product layer on top. Real lesson here is that Duolingo did not waste billions trying to build the next ChatGPT. They realized that in the AI era, you do not need to own the foundational infrastructure to win. You just have to apply it better than anyone else. They picked their lane, became the ultimate applied AI company in education, and built a product that 138 million people use every single month.